Before leaving to be a missionary in India, William Carey famously said to his colleague Andrew Fuller, "I'll go down into the pit if you will hold the ropes." This has famously summarized the teamwork necessary in missions for hundreds of years. I, thank God, have many rope holders, and God is bringing me into a season where I'm gathering many more. I've been so privileged to be involved in so much ministry lately, to care for a friend in a tough situation, to do Bible study with my mom, share apologetics with my sister, to help my girlfriend teach her family lessons from the Bible, to pray for friend after friend that God seems to bring my way that desperately needs prayer. I thank God for this. But apart from all that, one of my main goals this month was simply to journey back to California to be able to begin gathering more rope holders, to begin doing support raising once again. And in my relationship with God, I don't know about you, but typically I'm the one who's impatient, not God. And it almost seems like the roles were reversed recently when on my 60-hour audiobook-filled, podcast-filled journey, voyage over to back to California, God provided 2 new supporters to join my support team. And I was so humbled, and it's as if God couldn't wait to just give me, to show me that He's going to provide during this season. I mean, if ever I was doubtful that support raising could be done during a pandemic, those doubts were quelled. I'm sitting around 65% funded for Papua New Guinea right now. My vocation has switched from full-time groundskeeper to full-time support raiser once again. And that all being said, I'm talking to you. Let's hang out. Let's, with what's socially acceptable now, get together. For those of you who are risky and wary enough to go down into the depths of social interaction, we can get together with you and one-on-one, or even just in a small enough group. For those of you who are a bit more cautious, well, a virtual meeting will have to suffice, or a recording for your church, or something like that. But don't hesitate to reach out, because sooner or later I'm probably going to reach out to you. You guys, a lot of you pray, read these updates, watch these videos, and support me financially. And as if that weren't enough, I want to share with you guys just another way that if you're looking for more, you could even continue to hold those ropes for me as I go down into the pit. Just recently I was at a wedding, a very small wedding because of the times that we're in, but I only knew the bride and the groom. And to an introvert, that would be like absolute torture. To an extrovert, hey, a bunch of new friends, which I was excited about. The thing is, I only knew the bride and the groom, but as I began to introduce myself and to get to know people in this at this wedding, it seems like upwards of 70% of the people seemed to already know who I was. How was this possible? They seemed to, every single time I met them, got to share a little bit of my story, they'd be like, "Oh, you're the Papua New Guinea guy. You're the guy going to Papua New Guinea. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you." Yeah, like everyone. I'm like, how do these people all know? And it's because the bride of that wedding has held the ropes for me in such a unique way. Advocacy. She thinks it's so cool that someone's out there going to translate the Bible for people who don't have it, that she shares it with almost everyone that she seems to come in contact with. And that is a cool, unique way that you guys, if you're looking for more, might be able to hold the ropes for me. If you're a person that knows one other person, you have the capability of being involved in this way. You could share it with your friend, with your church, with your missions committee, with your small group, with your virtual small group, with your dog groomer, with your hairstylist, I don't know, but with many different people, you have the opportunity to share about what I'm doing, what God's bringing me into, and who knows, those very people might be willing to hear from me, might be wanting to jump on my support team. What's crazy is that if even just half of my current supporters reached out to someone who then started supporting me, my support raising would be just about done, which is kind of nuts. And so I'd be really humbled and really excited if you guys would help me out and participate in that way. I thank you guys so much for being a part of watching these videos, being a part of reading my updates and praying and advocating for me and supporting me financially. You guys truly are holding the ropes, and we together are going down into the pit so that hopefully we might pull someone up. See you guys next time.